Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up everyone inside, man. Big up the whole Metric community, man. Make sure you lot hit the like button on your way in. It does wonders, mate. Just hit the like button, bam. Let's get into it, man. Morning show and things. You know me, I always show up, man. Let's get this, man. Let's get it. Boom. This is what's going on. Bam. The boy Garnacho. We'll start with this one. Yeah, and then we'll get into all of it, man. It's gone bananas. You know me, I don't do no type of clickbait, bro. If the guy's in the title, there's something about him. There's talks there. Yeah? Man United are hoping Tottenham will step into the race for Alejandro Garnacho following their failed pursuit of Eberechi Eze. Spurs have now made contact with Man United. I don't know, mate. Chelsea still currently the favourites. Remember, this is the same geezer that broke the Baleba news. So, I don't know, bro. Like, he's been reliable ever since. Ever since he broke that Baleba news, he's got his rep up. Ornstein quoted him. And then now he's just the guy that he's coming there breaking bombers at 11, 12 at night. Look at the time he broke that at the bottom. 12:55, mate. This guy's on a different thing now. But yeah, man, he's saying that Garnacho won. I don't even think they play in the same position, Eze and Garnacho, but who knows? Because apparently they wanted him before, but he only wants Chelsea. So I don't know if there's any truth to this. I don't know if it's realistic. It does say that Chelsea are still the favourites if you look at the bottom. So there could be something to it. But yeah, this is what's going on with Garnacho, man. This is the latest. Every day there's something about this guy, but it's usually just like, he wants Chelsea. He's not going to leave. He just wants a Premier League club, blah, blah, blah. Now it seems like things are brewing, man. And like I said, indicator, you got to give him, man, respect him enough to post about him. Just because he got that Believer thing right, and then he's the guy now, all of a sudden. So we're gonna give him a little, we take it with a pinch of salt, though. Just take it with a pinch of salt. But yeah, Tottenham apparently want Garnacho now. So this is what's going on, brothers and sisters. Tottenham want Garnacho. He broke this last night. And this indicator guy, bro, I can't lie. He did get something else right as well with the Rodrigo stuff. He said that he said that Man City will go in for Rodrigo. And then Fabrizio spoke about it 6-7 hours later. I don't know, mate. I don't know. So this is what's going on then. Man United are hoping Tottenham will step into the race. And then Spurs have now made contact with Man United. Obviously, we're going to take it with a pinch of salt and see if anything else comes out from it. But this is where you're getting it first, mate. 12:55. I don't think anyone's, I don't think anyone else has reported on it yet. It's a bit too early for them because this came out at 1 a.m. So this is probably the first place you're hearing it from. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm going to get into the rest of the news. And yeah, we're going to get into it. But yeah, this is what's going on, man. This is what's going on. Let's get into the boy Lammens as well. Lammens, you don't know, this guy is close to coming, man. It's imminent, man. It's looking really imminent. We should be getting a here we go today or tomorrow. This is what Fabrizio came out and said yesterday. He said Manchester United are proceeding in talks to get Senne Lammens deal done. It follows exclusive update on Friday on talks underway in agreement with the goalkeeper. Royal Antwerp want 25 million euros. Talks ongoing around 20 million with add-ons. Deal currently not linked to Onana's future. So the talks are going, it's still going fine, it's advancing, he said, etc. For those that don't know, Lammens, bro, he prevented the most goals as a goalkeeper last year. Out of every single goalkeeper you can think of, he prevented the most goals. He's only 23. He's got a lot going on for him. And they tried to hijack it, Galatasaray. I even put that in the title. I could have came there and said, hijack. But the hijack failed. So there's no point, bruv. But Galatasaray apparently tried to hijack this deal last night and it flopped. Because he turned around and said, bro, I want to go to Old Trafford. So that's what happened with Lammens. So you got to big him up, man. He wants to come. As you can see, the new model is, if you want to come to United, we will bid for you. Until you tell us you want to come to United and let us know it's only us, we're not going to come in for you, bro. That's what we're doing now. That's our new thing. So let me show you about the hijack thing. This came out yesterday. I should have put it in the article. Man United are set to win the race for Senne Lammens. A deal has been lined up worth 16 million plus add-ons. Galatasaray made an 11th hour bid this evening to try and steal the goalkeeper, but he wants to join United. He's expected to sign a 5-year contract at the club. They tried to hijack it, guys. Because they're in Champions League and all of these things. They got Osimhen and they got a little project they're building. They tried to hijack the guy, man. And he said no. Last night, this came out. So this is what I'm saying. This is the morning show, bro. If you miss anything last night, you're getting it here first. This came out last night. So if you went out partying or you had a good time, you just come here in the morning and you're going to get everything you need to get. You understand? So that's what's going on with Man United and Lammens. He said no. Inter Milan are meant to be in the race as well. Inter Milan, but I don't know how good that is for them. So Lammens turned down Galatasaray. Let's get back into Lammens. I didn't even finish the article. And in the middle article goes on to say, Man United target Lammens and Celtic are trying to sign another geezer from Royal Antwerp. Michel Ange Balikwisha will miss Antwerp's game against Mechelen today. That's how close the deal is, guys. That they're not even risking them. Look what happened the day before yesterday with Crystal Palace. He played in Conference League. Eze couldn't even play because they said, yo, we can't risk the transfer. You go when you're injured, you fail the medical or whatever. No, mate, chill out. That's how close it is. And then Chris Wheeler came out. Look at the time on these articles at the bottom. 11:05, 10:55. This is all last night stuff. Onana has travelled with the United squad for the Fulham game after missing out against Arsenal altogether. And reports in Belgium tonight suggest Lammens will be left out of Antwerp's game as talks continue over a 17 million move. This is imminent, bro. This is happening anytime soon. This is what happens when you get so close. If he's not close, they'll just play him. Why would they not play him? They'll say, yo, there's no point. So he is close to coming, bro. This is some more stuff we had yesterday. Senne Lammens, Man United, close to agreement for signing player, keen on move, quick move happening. Man United progressing their talks for Senne Lammens. They are now looking to move Alte Bayende with Onana set to remain. And then this is a Belgium journalist at the end that says Man United are yet to reach an agreement with Antwerp for Senne Lammens, but the deal is in sight. So it's brewing, man. You can see it's brewing, man. Stuff's happening, man, with this Lammens stuff. Lammens should be a Man United player, I would say, by the time we get to Grimsby on Wednesday or whatever it is. 100% he should be a Man United player by then. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this looks very, very, very imminent. Very imminent. So that's what's going on with Lammens. So big up the boy Lammens. Let me get a few of these comments, man. Hit the likes, my peoples, as well, man. Like and subscribe, man. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. We do this every day, 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and nighttime. Matchday Vlogs should be coming today as well, guys, for the Fulham game. Matchday Vlog. Spurs is better. Have Sancho's thing. Sancho ain't going there. 100 million bid on is coming, bro. Don't worry. Ten Hag lost his first game at home yesterday. He lost his first game in pre-season as well. 5-0, I swear. I want to make prediction for the game tomorrow. You know what it is with Fulham? Yeah? Fulham is always close, you know. It's always close, Fulham. So I'll say we ain't lost there since 2009. So I'm confident that we'll win. But I don't know, man. I think I would say 1-0, 2-1. It's a close one, man. I want it to be we go out there 4-0, whitewash them, but bro, every time we play Fulham, it's always mad close. So I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be a madness. Morning match, bid for Baleba. I'm gonna get into the Baleba stuff in a minute, guys. I'm gonna get into that. Don't worry. You know me, I don't do clickbait. Garner, Sancho, Antony by the not gang early has ruined our transfer market. We could have got Baleba because of that. There are some crazy element players, exactly. And you got to remember, this is what I was saying yesterday, yeah. You see when we're going in for players, yeah. When we're going in for players, look at every player we've gone in for, yeah. They start for their team, even if we didn't go in for them. If we didn't go in for Cunha, he still starts for Wolves now. If we didn't go for Mbumo, he still starts for Brentford now. Sesko still starts for Leipzig right now. Baleba still starts for Brighton right now. Do you understand? Lammens starts for Royal Antwerp right now. All the players we want start for their teams. The players that everyone wants from us don't start. They're all banished. Bomb squad. You see the difference? So the fact that they don't start, everyone has seen that as an opportunity. Wait a minute. They don't even want them in the squad. They're not starting in the 11. We can probably go out there and get them for something cheap. That's why everyone's taking the mickey out of us. Antony. And then on top of that, every single one of them is entitled. Apart from Malacia, he ain't got no one that wants him. But Sancho, I don't want to go to Roma. I don't want to go to Napoli. I don't want to go to Chelsea. I need a bigger wage. I need a bigger wage for Juventus. Fenerbahce, he had 5 clubs coming for him, and he's turned them all down because of the wages. Antony, I only want to go to Real Betis. You've had about 3-4 clubs inquire about you. Garnacho, I only want Chelsea. I only want to stay in the Premier League. Bayer Leverkusen wanted him. They're all entitled, mate. This is what's going on. So that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a bunch of players that are very entitled. And that's why we're stuck. And they're not even wanted in the squad. They don't even start. So everyone can see that. They don't even start. I'll just wait. If someone came in for a starter in our team, like Ahmad, they'll have to pay the maximum dollar. Imagine someone coming in for Ahmad and we play him every game. You have to pay the maximum dollar. So that's the situation. And you will go back in for him. If the window closes, Malacia and Sancho are still here, what do we do with them? Under 21s, mate. Under 21s. Don't even give them a name. Don't even have their name there. Just say under 21s. Make yourself comfortable in there. You know what I'm saying? Don't even have them a little name in the kit room, mate. Literally. Philip, they rot, mate. What is the Believer thing? I want to get into all of that, Avrat, man. You know me, I don't do clickbait, man. If you lot are new, make sure you lot like and subscribe, my peoples. We do this every day, bro. When I put something in the thumbnails, it's there. You understand? Don't watch nothing. Lammens will come in before Nana and buying their leave for AFCON. I'm not sure if Turkey did pull out of AFCON. What? I'm not sure if Turkey did pull out of AFCON for European competitions. Turkey pull out of AFCON? What do you mean? Garnacho wants to stay in the EPL so he can play against us 100%. This is what I've been saying. I think he wants to stay in the Premier League just so that he can play against us, score against us, and then celebrate and say, look, Amarin, I was right. And then go on Instagram and post about the goal and all of that and his shirt. That's what I think he wants to do. Because you had Baleba come out, not Baleba, you had Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich came in for Garnacho, bro. Bayern Munich. And he said no. All he would have been was behind Saliba. He would have been behind Olise and Diaz if he went to Bayern Munich. He would have been behind one of them. He would have played every single game. He said, no, I want to stay in the Premier League. I want to go to Chelsea. Now, you'll see. He's going to go to Chelsea, bro. They've got about 100 wingers already, bro. What's going to happen then? Come on, man. This geezer's stupid, man. Stupid guy. He's done, man. Must win today, 100%. And this is the thing about this 1 game a week thing. If we don't win, yeah, that 1 game a week is long. That week takes long to come around, bruv. So if we don't win today, this is a madness. We have to win, man. But I reckon the guys will get the job done, man. We ain't lost that Craven Cottage since 2009, man. So we should get the job done. What's this believe? 100 mil. We're going to get into that, man. Don't worry, Sam. I got you. As long as we win today, that's the important thing. Doesn't matter the score. Yeah, 100%. What do you lot think? What's your lot score predictions, though? I want to hear you lot score predictions as well. And we're going to get into the Fulham stuff soon. But tell me you lot score predictions. Understand? Let me know. I request United to sell Casemiro to Saudi and get a CM. We saved 16 million in wages plus a small transfer fee as well. He's been at United flop over the years. Boy, Casemiro was one of the best players in Eric Ten Hag's first year, bro. Eric Ten Hag's first year, Casemiro was one of the best players. I'll be real. He won us that Carabao Cup. He even scored in it. You understand? He was playing very good. But I know what you're saying, though. He's going to leave next year, bro. He's leaving next year anyway. I don't know if he's going to go Saudi. I know that he's leaving next year anyway. Don't worry about that. I don't think Garnacho will be a starter looking at those wings in Chelsea. He's not. So that's what I'm saying to you. He's going to go there and be like 4th in demand. Remember, they got that George kid. Mudryk has got to come back from the ban. Gittins, Savio, Quenda, Neto. That's 6 already that I've said. Who else is there? There's probably more that I'm not even thinking about, bro. It's crazy, bro. Let me hear you lot scores, though. What do you lot think the scores are going to be? Metch, I think we get Baleba. I think we get him as well, you know. I think we get him. I'll be real. But we'll see what happens. Arsenal are gassed after winning 5-0. Bro, I don't even think Arsenal played well. That's crazy. They played so dead and then they just still beat them. But it is what it is anyway. Good on them, you get me? What's this news about Bruno? When they get into everything, man, don't watch nothing. I got 2-0. Chelsea only want Garnacho to sell him again for profit. Bro, they probably sell him to Arsenal next year for 55 million. They want to get him for 30 million from us and then sell him to Arsenal next year for 55. You know their thing already. Apparently we had a new offer for Bruno. I expect to see 3-0. Oh, you're getting big with it. 3-0. Leeds are crap. I'm thinking 3-1 to United, but I don't care if we win 1-0, 100%. Obviously, it'll be nice to get a 3-4-0 battering, get all of our guys on the score sheet, Sesko, Cunhas, and Mbumo assist. But, bro, it is what it is. As long as we leave with the W, we leave with the W. That's the main thing. But let me get into the stuff anyway. So let me just summarize this set. Whoever's just come in, I've got news about Garnacho, Bruno, Baleba, Hojlund, Senne Lammens, etc. This is the Lammens stuff. This is Fabrizio last night. If you look at the date and the time, this is all last night stuff. Obviously, this is the morning show. So I'm bringing you all the morning stuff, all the stuff from last night, etc. Man United are proceeding in talks to get Senne Lammens deal done. It follows exclusive update on Friday on talks on the way and agreement with the goalkeeper. Royal Antwerp want 25 million euros, which is 21.6 million in pounds, bro. 21 million for a player like Lammens is a steal. That's what they want. So they want 25 million in total. We're negotiating that, but it's just close. And I'll tell you why it's close. It's close because they're not playing today. From the time your player doesn't play, they don't even want to risk the medical. That's the coach and the team telling you, the board is telling you, don't even let him play. I don't want to mess this up. Because he can go out there and get injured and then we mess up the medical. You lot saw what happened with Eze. Eze went to the conference game for Palace. He didn't even play. And then he signed for Arsenal on Friday. He's not playing today. Lammens and the other geezer that's linked to Celtic are not playing today because it's that close. So we should get a here we go today, tomorrow. It's close, mate. And Chris Wheeler as well, he says the same thing. Onana's travelled with the United squad for the Fulham game after missing out against Arsenal altogether. The reports in Belgium to get tonight suggest that Lammens will be left out of Antwerp game as talks continue over a 17 million move to Old Trafford. So that's the situation with Lammens, bro. It's so close that this geezer cannot even play. He's not even risking it, bro. And then we had some stuff last night, a bomber last night, because these guys, Galatasaray, tried to hijack the deal for Lammens, bro. Galatasaray tried to hijack the deal. Man United are set to win the race for Senne Lammens. The deal has been lined up worth 16 million plus add-ons. Galatasaray made an 11th hour bid this evening to try and steal the goalkeeper, but he wants to join Manchester United. He's expected to sign a 5-year deal. So remember, he's already agreed personal terms with us, you know. He's agreed personal terms already. So Lammens, it's looking like he's going to be the guy, man. Here we go is definitely on the way. And Galatasaray tried a little thing. Remember, they're in the Champions League. They've got a little exciting project, Osimhen and all of these guys. He said, nah, bro, I want to go to OT. I've agreed personal terms. I'm good over there. So that's the stuff about Lammens, man. And I had all this yesterday about Lammens, close to agreement. Man United progressing. The deal was in sight. Everything we're hearing about Lammens is just going good. We're not hearing nothing about talks are stalling or it's gone but not now. Everything is literally, it's in the right way. And as you can see, he is not playing. The fact that he's not playing shows that it's that close that he's not even going to play. They're not even going to risk him. Do you understand? And then I'll get into the next news now, and then I'll get a few more of these comments. And then we had this bomb last night. Let me show you that right now. For those that just came in and missed it, we had this bomb last night. Manchester United are hoping Tottenham will step into the race for Alejandro Garnacho following their failed pursuit of Eze. So we was hoping that they'll come into the race, and apparently Spurs have now made contact with Manchester United. Chelsea are still the favourites, but Spurs have made contact. Look at the time at the bottom. This is late night bombs, 12:59. There's no way anyone else has reported on this yet. There's no way, bro. This is 1 a.m. This is what I'm telling you, lot. I'm here first. You're getting all your news here first, bro. Live and direct. Do you understand? You see it. You believe it, it's up to you. But you see it here first, bro. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. Come on, my peoples. What do you not think about Garnacho to Tottenham? Do you not think it could happen? My thoughts is I don't really think it can happen. This is the guy that broke the Baleba news, by the way, that Ornstein ended up giving the props to, indicator. So he's got a bit of pedigree. He knows a little bit of stuff. I wouldn't go as far as saying he's the best journalist in the world or anything, or he's mad reliable, but he knows a few stuff because he broke the Baleba news and Ornstein added him, and then these things just gone mad since then. So he knows a thing or two. And he's saying Spurs have made contact with Man United. And to be honest with you, he did say as well that Manchester City will go in for Rodrigo. And then Fabrizio tweeted about it 8 hours later and said, if Savio goes to Tottenham, Man City will go in for Rodrigo. So he's been a little bit reliable with certain things. Do you understand? But he is saying Spurs have now made contact with Manchester United. And this was last night. Look at the time at the bottom, 12:59 a.m. So, mate, we don't know. It seems like it's today's news, but it's not going to be nowhere else yet because it's just came out. So it could be his little bomb, and then we give it a few hours and then it goes out somewhere. Does anyone think that's reliable, that it's even going to materialize into anything? Because I think he just wants to go to Chelsea. I don't think he's even going to play like that at Tottenham. Tottenham have got like 8 wingers. Let me count how much wingers they got. They got Matthias Tell, Kudus, Brendan Johnson, Mikey Moore. I think he's gone on loan though. Who else have they got there? They got Odegaard, that's 5. Richarlison can play on the wing, that's 6. Mate, that's 6 wingers alone, bro. And then Chelsea's got about 6 wingers as well. But so to be honest, it's the same, isn't it? Really, yeah. But yeah, Spurs have officially made contact with Man United. This is what's being said. Let me get a few of these comments and I get back into it. But let me know what you don't think about this. You don't think it's gonna anything will materialize with Tottenham? I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening, man. I think he's just waiting for Chelsea. He wants to play a bit of Champions League and he wants to come and score a goal against Man United and kiss the badge and say, look, Ruben, you was wrong. I am that guy, blah, blah, blah. That's why he didn't go to Bayern Munich. That's what I think. I go 2-0. 2-0, yeah? Chelsea only got one out of 10 for profit. I expect to see 2-0. These are crap. 3-1 to United, but I don't care if we win one. I saw that, innit? I saw Bruno to get 2 mids in. You think we're buying a midfielder deadline day? I think we will get a midfielder, you know? 100% we will. I think we will. I think we'll get a midfielder still. It's some Lammens. We made some mistakes of buying the. Listen, his name's not Sammons, but I know what you're saying. I know you made a mistake, but yeah, Lammens. He's a good prospect. He's 21 million max. This geezer prevented the most goals last season. Prevented the most goals out of every single goalkeeper in the world. He prevented the most goals, and he made the most saves. I know people sit here and say, it's the Belgian league. They're rubbish over there, bro. It doesn't matter what league you are if it's a goalkeeper. That's how I look at it, bro. Because you're still taking shots from close. You're still having to run and grab crosses. It's all the same stuff. So I don't understand that. But let me show you that. I'll show you Lammens' stats alone so you can understand what type of geezer we're dealing with, yeah? So let me show you what he's dealing with, because a lot of people are just like, we don't make smart signings. This is something that Brighton would do. This is a signing Brighton would do. 23-year-old. Look at this geezer's stats. Look at him. Let me make my screen a little bit closer so you can see him properly. You might not see my face though, but look. This is him. Diego Costa's the one in blue. The yellow one is Lammens. Donnarumma is the green one. And Nana is the pink one, purple one. Look at his stats, how much saves he makes compared to all of them. He's different, man. No keeper in the world has made more saves or prevented more goals than him. That was him last season. Look at that. Senne Lammens. No keeper in the world had more saves. So we're not sitting here and saying this guy's the best keeper in the world, but we're saying it's a smart signing. For 21 million, you might as well take that risk. No keeper in the world has made more saves than him. Take the risk. 17 million, take the risk. If he ends up being the best keeper in the world, we got him for 21 million. If he doesn't end up being the best keeper in the world and he's just solid, he could just catch crosses, little things that Bayern there and that can't do. It's a bonus anyway. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And if you sit down here and you compare him, brother, come on, man, he's doing what he needs to do, man. So you just bring that same thing. The goals are the same. The boxes are the same, bro. That's how I look at it. The goals are the same everywhere. As a goalkeeper, it shouldn't matter where you go. The goal posters are the same. All the boxes, wherever you play, you should still go out there and do what you need to do, man. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that's Lammens for you. And yeah, I wouldn't say he's very good, but these stats say he's proper good. But it's just a little risk. Well, go on, Mitch. What you telling me? I just subscribe. Big up yourself, Jerome, man. Come on, broski. We're here every day, man. Make sure you lot are liking and subscribing, man. Is Believer coming to my and I get into Believer stuff in a second. Let me just run through a few more of the news. We got this stuff about Hojlund as well that came out the other day. So understand Napoli are now advancing in talks with Rasmus Hojlund. This one's getting closer and closer and closer, bro. They're open to doing the obligation. Then we've got this is what came out yesterday. He is not going to be with the squad today. He's not going to be with the squad today, bro. So, yeah, he's fully banished. Like I said to you, he is like the 6th choice striker now. He is 6th choice. You know how crazy that is? We got Sesko first, Xerxes second, Mbumo, Cunha, Mason Mount, false 9 is what we're doing now. Before we play Hojlund. Mason Mount, false 9, and then you got Hojlund. He is 6th choice now. So he knows it's a myth, and he's not even with the team. Hojlund has given his approval to join Napoli. The feeling is that Monday could be the key day to determine the outcome of the negotiations. So Monday, tomorrow, seems like it might be the day where Hojlund goes. But he's open to going now. Yeah, he's open to going. They're trying to do an obligation now. They're open to obligation. So nothing's really stopping this still now because they're doing an obligation. He said he wants an obligation if he leaves. He don't want to sit around after the World Cup sitting there thinking, oh, do I come back? Blah, blah, blah. So good on him, man. He's going to get what he wants. He gets a move. But then again, Fabrizio came out yesterday and basically said that he was asking them, you lot got Lukaku and you've got another striker. Are you not sure I'm going to play? So that's all it is. As soon as they reassure him that he's going to get the game time that he wants, he's going over there. And that's done, literally. But you're not going to see Hojlund today. It's a myth. Let me show you some more news about Hojlund. This is the boy Solid. He came out yesterday speaking about Hojlund, and he's certified. He said, understand, Hojlund trained with the first team this entire week, but despite this, is still not going to be in the squad versus Fulham. A move to Napoli is edging closer with the striker open to the move. Club to club talks advancing. So we know Hojlund is, we're probably going to get a here we go anytime soon. Like I said, it says here, this is from the Italian, source, 23rd, look, yesterday, Core Sport. This is an Italian journalist type of thing. Rasmus Hojlund has given his approval to join Napoli. The feeling is that Monday could be a key day. I don't know if Napoli don't work on a weekend or something, but they're saying Monday should be a key day. Monday is tomorrow. We'll see what happens, mate. You understand? So, yeah, man, that's the situation with Hojlund. This is the stuff about Antony. Real Betis are still working on a deal to sign Antony from Manchester United. Talks are ongoing. He only wants to go back to Real Betis, bro. So it's just best he goes back there. But they're just taking a piss because they're trying to get a loan without an obligation. You already got him on a loan. Now you're saying, yeah, we want him on another loan, but we don't want to obligate it. It's a joke thing, bro. It's a real joke thing, the way they're dealing with man, bro. They're not even respecting him, where they're saying, yo, we don't even want you to stay here forever. We just want you here for a little bit. So that's the situation with Antony. Let me get into the Bruno stuff and a bit of the Believer. This is the blur. We had this last night about Bruno. All of this stuff. It was brewing. So we had Al Ittihad are making a double push for Manchester United stars Bruno and Casemiro. Talks with Bruno's camp have already taken place with initial discussions positive. Bruno is open to the move. That's from Lianos Costas, whatever. I saw that. I was like, whatever, man. Bruno ain't going nowhere. Then there was another indicator, the guy that broke the Believer news. He said, Al Ittihad are exploring a deal to sign Manchester United midfielder Casemiro. So he said that Casemiro, he's talking about Bruno. And then we had Riyadh, who is a Saudi-based journalist. He's meant to be very good for Saudi stuff, apparently. Karim Benzema has recommended Al Ittihad to sign Casemiro this summer. So this was yesterday. Look at the time on it, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm thinking, what's going on? So Casemiro, Bruno, etc. And then we've woken up. This is the stuff today. Look at this. Last night, Indicator, the guy that broke Bruno news, came out with another bomb, as he does. He broke the Believer news, sorry, not Bruno. Believer news. It said, Bruno Fernandes bid received. Man United has just received a bid from Al Ittihad for Bruno Fernandes It's come in the last 24 hours. We understand the bid is around 90 million to 100 million. The interesting part, Manchester United is leaving the decision entirely up to Bruno. They're not going to stand in his way if he wants to make the move. It's a big moment for him. Does he stay and fight for his place at United, or does he plunge and explore a new adventure for Saudi? And this is the same geezer in the middle. Look, the same Aridad. He's meant to be reliable. He broke the news first. That's saying Al Ittihad is trying to contact with Man United for Bruno. I don't know Arabic, but that's what apparently is being said. And then obviously it goes on to talk about Baleba, and it says Bruno Fernandes exit could green light Carlos Baleba transfer. One more Man United deal. And this is from Manchester Evening News, who's got Samuel Lockhurst and that. They're kind of reliable sometimes. Samuel Lockhurst anyway. There's different ones that work there. So this is where it all adds up to together. If we accept this bid for Bruno, when he turns around, he goes, we could go and get Baleba. This is what they're saying in this article. Bruno Fernandes exit could greenlight the Baleba deal. So this is what's going on. Like I said, it's been brewing. This Bruno stuff is brewing from yesterday. I thought, wow, what's going on? But look, this is another link. So everyone here is different journalists, all saying the same thing. Bruno and Casemiro, ill Ittihad, and then bam. 11 o'clock at night. Look at the time and the date. You can go on Twitter and check this yourself. I told you that I'll bring you the news fresh. No one ain't doing it like this, bro. Hit the like button and subscribe. No one ain't talking about this bid yet. You understand? Because this came out last night, 11 o'clock. I bring it to you lot. Make sure you lot are hitting the like buttons, my peoples. Come on, man. So that's the situation with Bruno. It could unlock the Baleba deal. This is what Manchester Evening News is saying. We'll see what happens, man. But 100 million. Remember, guys, we had an 100 million kind of bid before for Saudi. And that was that Al Nassr, that time? Al Hilal. They said that last time. And he said no. And that was at a worse time when we just lost one of our post-match games to Hong Kong or one of them. He said, nah, he's going to stay. Now we look a bit more like we're finding our feet. Is he going to turn around now and leave? I don't know, man. He's the captain. He's the leader. But this is what Indicale is saying, man. He's coming in with a bomb. Like I said, I didn't used to take him serious before, this Indicale guy. But then he broke the news about, what's his name? About Baleba. And then since then, he's been getting a 1-2 right. He broke the news about Thing as well. Do you know what I'm saying? About Rodrigo. So I don't know, man. It's a weird one. It's a weird one, man. It's a weird one. But yeah, this is the stuff about Bruno, man. This is the bid that they've made, apparently. So we'll see what happens, man. What do you lot think about the bid, man? Do you lot think it's legit? Do you lot think Bruno will go? Let me know what you lot think, man. But I don't think he's going to go anywhere, man. I think if he's turned down Al Hilal already, then what is the point? Do you get what I'm going to say to you? Like, if he's already turned down Al Hilal, what is the point, bro? Like, it doesn't make no sense. I don't think he's going to go now, man. He could have got anything then. He could have got all the money he wanted at that time, and he said no. So why is he going to turn around now and say, yeah, you know what? We've started the season now. I'm comfortable. I thought I was going to stay here. You know what? Let me turn around now and go now. I don't think it's going to happen. But you don't let me know what you don't think about this. Let me get a few of these comments, and then we'll get into it. Metch, the stats is not reliable. We all know some one-season wonders. Yeah, but you know what it is, though? You're talking, look at that. Everyone you're saying is players in a different league. Players in a different league is different. It's like Jokeres and all of that. Like, oh, done it in the Portuguese league. Can you do it here? That's where you talk about the level, the defenders and whatnot. Goalkeepers, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Goalkeepers, I don't know. I feel like it's the same. I don't feel like it's a big thing when it's a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers, the box is the same. You're saving goals. What's the difference between what he's going to do now and then? What's the difference? Obviously, there's better strikers, but what I'm saying is there's going to be man shooting at you in front of you. There's going to be crosses coming into the box. You're going to come out and clam it. It's all the same thing. It doesn't matter what league you're in. That's why I look at the goalkeeper thing and I say, it is what it is. And what I'm saying is the stats only go good in his favour for 17 million, I'm saying. It could be a steal. We're not saying he's going to be the next De Gea. We're not saying he's baby Courtois. That's what certain people are calling him. But what I'm trying to say is him having them good stats, he saved the most saves in the world and whatnot. For 23 years old, for 17 million, come on, bro. That's a steal. And this is what Brighton do. They buy these players that have got the best stats in the world at young age, risk them, and then they come, and then they're the best players, and then they go for however much. Believer got bought for 20 million from Lille. No one knew who he was. 20 million they bought him for. And now look, 120, 115, easy. You know what I'm saying? I think Garnacho will have much playing time with Spurs. Then trust me. To be honest, Aston Villa look meaty. And they're looking at Nkunku. How's Nkunku meant to change that team? I don't know what's up with them. Too late in the window to sell Bruno. Why would Bruno go now? That's what I said. I said the same thing, but this is just the news for you, man. You can see the time at the bottom and the date. This is last night bombers. Like, you know me, I bring you all the Man United news in the morning, afternoon, and late night. So make sure you are hitting the like button and subscribing, my peoples. Let's see how much likes we got in there. We've only got 36 likes. Come on, my people, man. Now we got more than 100 people in there and only 36 likes. We got more people in the chat than the likes. Hit the likes, my peoples. Don't be having haterade for breakfast. Yeah, positive energy only. Come on. Forget any Casemiro exit. The guy loves staying in Manchester. He keeps repeating it. That's what I've been saying. I said the same thing. You are correct, not this year. He said no, exactly. But remember, that was Al Hilal. And this is a whole new squad, a whole new team. So we don't know, man. We'll see. But I'm with you. I think he's going to say no. He's ready to stay with the team. Especially if we go out there today and we play the same as we played against Arsenal. Come on, bro. He's staying. He rejected the best club in Saudi. Al Hilal ready. There you go. I think the same thing. Bruno is still out. Bruno is still out. Guy going nowhere this summer. Yeah, I think so. Though. Man United needs a midfielder box to box. I ain't met one brother that wouldn't accept money for Bruno. Matchday rate, man. Yeah, it's different. Bro, that Saudi money at 30, everyone goes. Bro, you got that Rodrigo Mora. He's 18 years old. He's a baller. He plays for Porto. Have you not seen that? He's going to put to Saudi, bro. The man is 18 or something like that, brother. And he's a baller. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Bro, it's gone mad. Rodrigo, let me show you, though. You've got a young kid going to Saudi and you've got a man like Bruno, 30, and he's saying no. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is madness. Let me show you, look. This kid is a baller. Let me show you, look, this kid here. This youth's a baller. Rodrigo Mora. He's agreed terms to go to Saudi. Madness. 18 years old and he's a baller. What's he going to be on when he goes to Saudi? Remember, Duran's 20 years old, yeah. He left Aston Villa. He was on like 60, 70K or something. The man got put on a 320K. This is what we're dealing with, bro. This is what we're dealing with Saudi. They just change your life forever. And Bruno said no. And he's already said no. So if he said no already, and they were saying, we'll pay anything you want. Come on, bro. What's the difference now? You got what I'm going to say to you? Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. And obviously, look, this is what I'm saying. See, there's all this talk about Garnacho as well. Let me show you, look at this. I showed you about Garnacho bid and all of that. The indicator, for those that missed it, indicator broke this news at 11 o'clock and then broke a next news saying that Garnacho, that they want Garnacho now as well. Apparently, Tottenham anyway. Tottenham wants Garnacho, but I've just seen something about Savio, so I don't know how true this is, man. Because he ain't said nothing about Tottenham and Garnacho for Fabrizio. But this was the stuff about Garnacho from Tottenham. So if Tottenham want Garnacho, but then Fabrizio just come out just now and said this. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So is it true? Is there any truth in that? Why has he not said anything about Garnacho in this? Look, Tottenham want to go over 70 million for Savio and will try until the end to get the deal done. Savio keen on Spurs move and it all depends on Man City. Savio didn't even play yesterday, bro. And they'll go over 70 million euros. So this is what I'm saying. So this is what's going on with that. And then we had the stuff about Garnacho to Tottenham, but he's not saying nothing about it. This is what I'm trying to say to you. So is there any even truth in this then? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or is it too early for Fabrizio to even know about it? But like I said, this geezer broke the Believer news and he's had his clout ever since there. If the club tells him it's time to go, then he will go. For me, it's time to go. But Bruno, yeah. Let me put this way. Emi Martinez would be a bigger risk than Lammens. Exactly. Smash the like button. Cavani, big up yourself, man. Love, man. You don't need to wake up with some positivity, man. Smash the likes, man. You've got to do nice things, man. Have some good brekkie, man. Have a good day. We go and smash Fulham, man. Come on, man. Nah, love for that, Cavani. Appreciate it, bro. Lammens stuff will be complete by today. I'll say definitely within today, tomorrow, or something. The Lammens stuff should be getting done because it seems so close. The guy's not playing. You know how close it is for someone not to play? Mark Guy was linked with everyone, Liverpool's and that, and he was still playing. You got Eze, same thing. He didn't play on Thursday. The deal was done on Friday. So it could be mad close. I'm with you. If our under 18 stay together and make it into the first team, we'll have our new class. I think Mora deal was off. That's why they want Bruno. Oh, is it? Mora deal was off, yeah? They even play in the same position. I ain't seen nothing about Mora deal being off. But yeah, cool, man. But like I said, let me show you the more news that came out. Oh, my God, the Sancho visa. Look at this. Look at the Sancho stuff. Remember, Sancho's not giving the green light to Roma. Now they're asking back Tyreek George. Chelsea winger on Roma shortlist after Leipzig and clubs very keen. He's one of the options, the left winger, if Sancho keeps not opening the door to the move. Sancho is still acting up when it comes to this move to Roma. Still acting up, still playing games, bro. This Sancho guy is pissing me off, man. Seriously, bruv. He's really annoying me. He's a joker. And look, Alfredo came out yesterday and said, yo, the Sancho deal is not dead. Sancho has never said no to Roma. But, bro, what's the hold-up then? If he hasn't said no to Roma, then what's the hold-up? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for then? I don't know. And I showed you, where's the Garnacho stuff? No, where's the thing? For those that missed it last night as well, we had this stuff as well, Roma. This is what the actual director said for Roma. He said he doesn't have the right motivation to come right now. It's just an idea. So he's even saying that it's a myth. He doesn't want to come right now, bro. He doesn't even have the motivation to come. This is the actual director of football for Roma. If he's saying that, the deal's more or less done. You know what I'm trying to say? And then obviously look, I showed you about Lammens. Galatasaray made a late bid. They tried to hijack the deal, bro. They tried to hijack the Lammens deal, and he said, no, I only want to go to Old Trafford, bro. Yeah? So big up the boy Lammens, man. He's ready to come true. Metro wanted JJ Gabriel highlights yesterday. Yeah, he looks good, man, that geezer, man. 14 years old. For his debut, he scored 2 goals in 4 minutes and an assist, and then he scored again, 2 goals again yesterday. Big up JJ, man. He's going to be the new best thing, man. Big him up. Bro, I've just joined, but where the hell are you getting the Believer news from? Fabrizio hasn't said anything yet. Bro, if you only come here for Fabrizio news, you won't be happy here, bruv, because I don't just tweet. I don't just talk about Fabrizio, brother. Trust me. But I'm going to get into that for you, Huss. Don't worry. I'll get into that. I've showed it already, but I'll summarize in a minute. I'm just skipping through certain things that came out last night as well that certain people ain't seen. But the boy Lammens, we look like we're very close to signing him. Sancho will go free next summer. Yeah, but we can't let that happen, man, because it's the wages for this year. And there's World Cup year, bro. Has he not got no aspirations? You don't want to go out there and play and make the World Cup team at least? Come on, Sancho, man. You're better than this, man. Go make the World Cup team, bro. Go get a little squad. Sancho will leave for Aston Villa. I don't think Aston Villa will pay his wages. See, Aston Villa, they got the worst wage rate. They've got to make Champions League to be paying wages. They pay people off. Their wage thing is mad. That they always get stuck with FFP. Sancho keep rejecting offers because he's of his wages. Yeah, he wants 250, 300k from everyone. He rejected Napoli. He rejected Chelsea first. Let's do it in order. Let me show you that in order. He rejected Chelsea. They offered him 200k, Ben Jacobs said. Then he said, I'll get a better team. Napoli came in. They just signed De Bruyne. They got a fresh project. They just won the league. He said, I want 250k, whatever. They said, no, we'll give you 150 to 180. He rejected them. Jose Mourinho called him. Come to Fennabache. I got you, blah, blah, blah. We'll pay your whole salary. Whatever you want. 350, we'll pay it. He said, I'm not ready to leave the top 5 leagues. I want to stay in the top 5 leagues. No problem. Who's coming after that? Juventus. Juventus have come in. Apparently they're bidded and all of these stories, whatever, they're close. Nothing's happened there. They've just swiveled away. His agent is asking for a big commission, 10 million. Just for setting up the deal, the agent is saying, I want 10 million pounds. That's what his agent is saying. I've got the article. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah? He wants 10 million pounds or something like that just for setting up the deal. So everyone that keeps coming in is saying no. Roma now, I said the same thing. This geezer is moving so mad that we can't think, bro. We can't take him serious. Do you understand? Every single time it says commission. And we had this. I knew it was gas anyway. Look at this. Bayern Munich are considering signing Jadon Sancho on loan. Bayern Munich ain't going to sign Sancho, bro. They can do way better than that. And this was from Pettigo, who I don't even rate. I don't rate Pettigo. The only reason I even put this article here and brought it to you lot was because it's a German team. So I'll give him the benefit of doubt. Because he's a German journalist and it's a German team. But when he starts to talk about Premier League and stuff like that, I just think he talks rubbish. Isaac turned down Man United. We was never in for Isaac. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says weird stuff like that. So that's the stuff about Sancho. This is look at this. Look at this geezer. This geezer is killing himself, man. He just wants to play Xbox. Look at this. Roma are happy to pay Jadon Sancho's wage demands of 7.8 million this season. It is his agent that is asking for high commissions, which have previously scared off Juventus and Atletico Madrid. His agent is killing him. High commissions, bro. Man United player needs to bring agent back to their senses. Gazetta report commission demands have been an ongoing issue for multiple clubs. Multiple clubs are saying this guy, so we're going to pay the fee, pay your wages, and you want a 10 million drink for nothing. Sancho's probably telling them, yo, we'll split the money, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So that's what's killing Sancho. His commissions are mad. Just has already been told that he will train with the first team at times. Yeah, exactly. JJ, yeah. Love for that. I've had that one there. Sancho has no aspiration to be playing FIFA, 100%. While the World Cup's on, he's playing FIFA and watching it with us. He's watching it with us. Where the hell is Malacia? No one knows, bro. Roma apparently came in for him, and that's just gone missing. Roma wanted Malacia, and that just swiveled away. No one ain't spoke about it since. But that's the last thing I heard about Malacia, was that Roma were interested in him. They inquired about Malacia when they were talking about what's his name, Sancho. I don't know if they inquired about him just to make the deal seem a bit like, yeah, look, we'll come for another player as well. But bro, nothing ain't come from that, bro. Literally, he keeps turning down everyone that comes for him. Let me see if I can see something about Malacia. I think no, nothing about Malacia, bro. Literally. So yeah, man, I've showed you like the Garnacho stuff. The other stuff about the last things that came out about Garnacho and from like Fabrizio Romano or something was this. Look at the middle article. Just go straight to the middle because Sancho is exploring other options than Roma. This is the same thing about Sancho, what I'm telling you about. Look at the middle article. I've told you since July, my feeling is Garnacho will go to Chelsea. This will be a here we go, and I maintain my position. I've never seen Fabrizio that confident that here we go will happen, and there's not even been a bid yet. Chelsea are saying they want to pay 30 million. We're saying we want 50 million. This geezer saying there will be a here we go for Chelsea, and I maintain my position. He is standing on business. Fabrizio Romano. This is what I'm saying. I've never seen him move like that, bro. So, boy, I don't know what he knows. I think he's getting paid by the agents because he keeps talking about this news every minute, bro. Every minute he keeps talking about Garnacho only wants to stay in the Premier. He's getting briefed where he knows more than he should, isn't it? So that's what it is. But he's so confident that he's going to think. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with the Garnacho stuff. But this is the latest that happened with him. And then obviously we had the talks today about apparently Tottenham's in for Garnacho. So I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. This is the latest. Look, Chelsea officials have instructed Garnacho to be patient. Club-to-club talks expected to accelerate in the coming days. That was on the 20th. It's the 24th today. So is it going to be soon? Is it going to be today? Who knows? And this is the latest stuff about Garnacho. 12:59 this morning. 12:59. Look at the date at the bottom and the time, guys. This is it. Do you understand? So yeah, bro. Malacia is training with the lower league club in Manchester. Sancho's representing our demand. Yeah, love for that, Gregory. Exactly. They're demanding a high commission. That's what's going on. Look at that. They're demanding a high commission. Gazette has already told us. Sport Witnesses told us. Sancho needs to bring his agents back to their senses, bro. They're asking for 10 million just for setting up a deal. Imagine that. Imagine me getting you something and saying, I want this, mate. Can you give me that? It's crazy, isn't it? So that's what they're asking for. Sancho's thing's mad. Are you sure Malacia is in Manchester? I thought he was in Netherlands training. But what is the Betis waiting for to take this in? Because Betis want Antony on a free. They want him on a straight loan. They don't want to pay for him. So they've gone out there, sold players, bought players, and they're saying we don't want to pay for Antony. We want him on a free. Antony went there on holiday, he loved it. He fell in love on holiday. They showed him so much love. They called him, see all of that, the GOAT stuff. He believes it. When they're saying that Antony is the GOAT, He actually believes he's the GOAT. He's crying. They're showing him love, innit? He felt at home. So I know why he wants to go back there. But, bro, you've had a Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, teams that are in Champions League inquire about you, and you're saying no. Como, Cesc Fabregas's team, they got a lot of money. He's saying no, bruv. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a weird one, man. But they don't want to buy him. They just want to get him for free. Last I heard, he was, but he could be right now. Now his agent trying to protect his shit attitude, probably. Yeah. Sancho and his agent are very greedy, very greedy. Romano isn't always first to drop bombers. Come on, Cavani, man. I've showed you this from ages ago, man. This is why when people come in here and they always talk about Romano, I'm like, bro, man are moving mad. Like, you don't understand this. I do this every day. So I see different journalists breaking different news now. You get it? And I see it now. I see who says it first. I bring you all the Man United news. I'll show you an example right now of Fabrizio not thinking, not being the first or something. Look at this. I'll show you, for example, right now, because I like it. I like showing people that there's bare journalists. Sometimes the little ones get it right, but no one gives them clout. And then it has to, look, this geezer here. Look, this geezer here in front of us, Indicator. He broke the news about Baleba. He broke the news about Baleba. And then Ornstein came out and said, after Indicator, the Believer stuff is true. See what I'm saying to you? So we sit there sometimes, we look at someone and we say it's not true. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Official confirmed. Man United have announced the signing of 18-year-old striker. So he didn't even break the news. He just said confirmed. He went to the Man United page, got the picture of the youth, just signed confirmed. But look at the date, Sully got it. So look at the first article where it says confirmed on the 10th of July is when Fabrizio said it, yeah? 10th of July. And then look at the third article. Understand Enzo Carnabiak has successfully completed his medical test and signed his contract. Look at the date on that. The 1st of May. This is what I'm trying to say to you. The 1st of May, Sully said that he signed his contract. Fabrizio only knew about that when Manchester United have confirmed it on their page. So the whole world knew the same time Fabrizio did. And he just put it on his thing. Official confirmed. He never said, here we go, nothing. Look at that. 2 months later, you know. 1st of May, and then thing. And then look at the second geezer. The talented 15-year-old centre-back signed for Man United. Here we go. Look at the date. 9th of July. And then look at the last article at the bottom. Harley James to Man United is done. 16-year-old expected to join under 18s with a fee of 1 million being paid. Look at the date at the bottom. 22nd of June. 22nd of June. 2 weeks before Fabrizio even knew about him, Sully's put it out. This is what I'm saying to you lot, guys. If you lot follow on Twitter, follow Sully Talks. He breaks bombs for Man United and keeps it moving. He's not on this long thing. He doesn't come here talking every day. So there's other journalists, there's other people that get things right. It's not just Fabrizio, Ornstein. There's other ones that start from. That's why I bring you lot all the Man United news. And if it builds up, we'll know, oh, he got it first. You get it? He got these right way before my man. 2 months before for one, and 2 weeks before another one. So there's other reliable people. You get me? It's not just my man. So yeah, man. So Cavani, love for that. You get it? Cavani knows this already. The people, players surround themselves with Sancho's representative or giving them bad advice. Garnacho, forget Sancho's agents are bad because they just want mad money. But Garnacho feels like his agent is his age. I swear to you. He don't feel like he's got anyone around him that can put a shoulder around him and say, bro, what are you doing? Stop retweeting the manager's tweet. Stop the attitude. Stop doing it. He feels like everyone around him is just his age and they're just yes, man. Yes, Garnacho. Yes, Alejandro. I'll do that. Yes. Oh, I swear down, you're going to do that. Yeah, do it. Yeah. They're all his age. It's like he's got no one that's older than him that is trying to thing him. Are we still in for Fermin Lopez? We was never in for Fermin Lopez, Storm. We was never in for him. We had some reports from the Sun or something like that. It was never solidified reports. Romano's a robot. That's why I believe everything that comes out of his mouth, bro. Nah, man. Did you see the Eze stuff? Eze's friend came out the other day saying, bruv, Romano guy was talking rubbish. He's saying that Eze's keen on Tottenham. He's laughing at him. There's an Eze interview. Eze's mate has an interview, yeah? And he's basically laughing at Fabrizio, saying, bruv, this guy talks rubbish. Go look at it on Twitter. I'm going to try to get it for you lot. So you lot can go look at it on Twitter. But he's basically dissing my man and saying, my man just talks rubbish, bro. Like, he was saying that he's keen on Tottenham. I just spoke to him on the phone. What's he mean keen on Tottenham? You know what I mean? I'll show you that still. You can go and watch it. Hold on. friend. Yeah, but he's dissing Fabrizio, but he's saying, what do you mean he was keen? How was he keen? I just spoke to him. He only wanted Arsenal. There's a friend. I can't find it, man. Later, sure, I'll have it for you, lot. Don't worry, I'll show it to you, lot. But yeah, let me summarize what's going on anyway, man. That's the freedom fighter for you anyway, man. This geez is a joke, man. Joker. Sancho wants to run down the contract. You'll find a reason to declare its mentality. Agents probably put the fiat story to save him some face. This guy's a joker, man. If he runs down his contract, he's an idiot. Because he's going to sit down for a whole year. Who's going to even win him next season? He's a joke, man. But let me summarize what's happened anyway. So we've got the Lammens stuff. Man United are proceeding in a deal to get Lammens done, bro. This is Fabrizio last night. It follows exclusive update on Friday on talks on the way and agreement with the goalkeeper. So whoever's just come in, I'm going to summarize everything now. So if you've missed anything, you're going to see it right now. Don't worry. Royal Antwerp want 25 million euros, which is 21.6 million pounds. We're talking right now, we're negotiating around 20 million with some updates, etc. Deal currently not linked to Onana's future. Onana ain't going away because he's 20 million. We want at least a 20 million for Onana. We're not going to let him go for free. It's more on buying there to leave, if anything. Do you know what I mean? And then we got, this is from Scouts in Attendance. They get a lot of things right from the Scouts and that. And Chris Wheeler, they're both saying Man United target Senne Lammens and Celtic target Michel Ange Balikwisha will miss Antwerp's game against Mechelen on Sunday. Club internal decision amid transfer talks. So from time you're missing a game, it's super close. You understand? Like, it's so close that you're missing a game. Like, you can't get injured. They don't even want to risk you no more. So that's what's being said from Chris Wheeler and the Scouts in Attendance, that he's going to miss today's game. Antwerp play today. Today they play, but he's not even going to play. And then we've had all these reports came out yesterday. Lammens is close to agreement. Man United are progressing their talks with Lammens. Man United ain't reached an agreement yet, but it's very close, etc. It's just heating up, man. The Lammens thing. And obviously, I told you that as well, Galatasaray, they went bananas. I don't know what they were eating. I don't know what they had for dinner or for breakfast, bro. But they woke up and they tried to hijack the deal as well. And that went mad for them. Obviously, Lammens said no or whatnot. I'm going to show you that in a sec. But yeah, man, Lammens, man, you got to big up Lammens, man. He's ready, man. And from time he only wants Man United as well, you got to rate it. You get it? Like I said, look, Galatasaray, they tried to win. Man United are set to win the race for Senne Lammens. A deal has been lined up worth 16 million plus add-ons. Galatasaray made an 11th hour bid this evening to try and steal the goalkeeper, but he only wants to join United. He only wants Man United, and that was from Moloch. Moloch is kind of reliable still. You understand? Galatasaray made a late bid to sign Lammens, but he only wants to move to Old Trafford. Lammens representation and Man United both want a fast resolution. So Lammens wants to be a United player now. He's not on this long thing. He wants it to happen as soon as possible. And that's what we want as well. So yeah, that's the stuff with Lammens, bro. And then we'll get into the other news. Obviously, I've showed you a lot about Garnacho. This geezer, Fabrizio, saying it's going to be a here we go regardless. He's saying, I stand by that. It's going to be a here we go. He's so confident, even though there's been no bid. But we'll see. This is a bit of Lammens stats. He's got the most saves in the world. He's prevented the most goals. Let me put the screen a bit closer so you can see properly. Diego Costa's the blue one. Yellow is Yat Lammens. Green, Donnarumma. Onana's the pink one. Look at this geezer when it comes to saves. He's got the most saves in the world. And he's prevented the most goals. No one ain't sitting there and saying this guy's the best keeper in the world. But to get him for 17 million and he's only 23, he's got potential and he's coming in with a bit of pedigree or stats. Do you understand? I've never watched him to see if he's the best in the world. I don't know how good he is kicking the ball, but I don't even care, bro. I'm at a stage right now where I just want a goalkeeper that can literally deal with a cross. That's how low the bar is at Man United. These guys are shaky at crosses. So this is what we're dealing with, man. So big up the boy Lammens. This is the latest on Antony. Betis are working on the deal. Fabrizio said it yesterday, blah, blah, blah. Betis are still working behind the scenes, pushing for his return. They're trying to find the right structure and solution. Hopefully they turn around and they just give in. Fennabache has agreed that they will pay the 39 million asking price. But, bro, he doesn't want to go to Fenerbahce. So that's like us saying, yeah, we want Mbappe. we've agreed to sign Mbappe, but Mbappe saying, bro, what are you talking about? I don't want to come there. So this is what's going. This is the latest on him. Remember, we had some talk about Antony to Brighton as well the other day. Look at this. This is the late. This is look. We had this. Brighton are among the clubs to have made an inquiry for Antony. We ain't heard nothing about that since, and it spoke about the Fennabache stuff as well. But imagine if Brighton actually wanted Antony, how we could do a little swapsy with Believer. Like that would be mad, isn't it? But yeah, 45 million euros. Fenerbahce want to pay it as well, but they, like I said, he doesn't want to go to Fenerbahce. He doesn't want to leave the top 5 leagues. So that's the story about him. Hojlund, he's not going to be part of the squad today. You're not going to see him against Fulham. He's not even going to be on the bench. I told you that already. He is the 6th choice striker now. 6th choice. That's how far down the list he is. We've got Sesko first, Xerxes second, Cunha, Mbumo, and then we got a Mason Mount false 9 that we played against Arsenal. Dennis Hojlund. So he's got no chance of playing. 5 people have to be injured before you play. That is crazy, bro. Maybe even Chido Obi's before him, for we know. We don't know. And then obviously it says Rasmus Hojlund has given his approval to join Napoli. The feeling is that Monday could be the key day to determine the outcome of the negotiations. So tomorrow might be a key day with this whole Rasmus Hojlund stuff. Tomorrow. Do you understand? So we'll see what happens with that way. But it seems like it's brewing up. It's really going bananas. We had this stuff about Bruno Fernandes. This came out yesterday. Etihad are making a double push for Man United stars Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. Talks with Bruno's camp have already taken place with initial discussions positive. Bruno is open to move, apparently. This is from Leonos Costas. I don't know them. I can't vouch for them. So you take it for whatever you want to take it for. Indicator, who broke the Believer news, Etihad are exploring a deal to sign Man United midfielder Casemiro, and then Ariad, who is a Saudi source, is meant to be good for Saudi. I said Benzema has recommended Etihad to sign Casemiro this summer, and then obviously from that came out yesterday, like morning-ish, whatever, and then we had this come out last night. This was the bomb that Indicator dropped. Bruno Fernandes bid received. Man United have just received the bid from Etihad for Bruno Fernandes. It's come in the last 24 hours. We understand the bid is 90 to 100 million pounds. So that's like 120 euros or something like that. The interesting part, Manchester United is leaving the decision entirely up to Bruno. They're not going to stand in his way. If he wants to make the move, it's a big moment for him. Does he stay and fight for his place at United, or does he take the plunge and explore a new adventure in Saudi Arabia? This is the same Riyadh guy that's meant to be solidified for Saudi news. That's him talking about how Etihad have made contact with Man United. But obviously, we don't know Arabic. But that was apparently what he said. And then it goes on to say from Manchester Evening News, Bruno Fernandes exit could greenlight Believer transfer and one more United deal. So basically, that money there we get from Bruno Fernandes' deal, we will go out there and buy Baleba. This is what it's saying. Manchester Evening News, they're on and off. This is from Bruno Riaz. I don't know who that is. Samuel Lockhurst is the guy that I know is reliable when it comes to Manchester Evening News, but they're all part of the same crew. It's like the Athletics got Ornstein and Laurie Whitwell. They're all kind of reliable, but yeah. So this is the situation with the bid. This is the Bruno Fernandes news. That's got a bit of Believer to it. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. It's a bit of a weird one. Let me get a few of these comments, and then we'll get into Sancho wants to run down these comments. Was Bruno still in this window? Really? It could happen, bro. As you can see, it's here, my guy. It could happen still. Do you get it? If we get all the money as well from the sales and that, and the midfielder goals, bro, what's the difference? You can go out there and just give them the 120 straight away. What are your score predictions for today? Sesko will score. I hope he scores, man. I hope he starts his campaign today, man. I see Gyökeres scoring yesterday. I was like, jolting. We need Sesko to score a few goals now, you get me? So hopefully Sesko can open up his thing today, his campaign, and then we go from there, bro. You understand? So hopefully, man, I hope Sesko gets one or two. I would wish to come out here and just say we're going to smash them, but bro, I don't know, man. It's always close with them, man. You understand? And the Fulham stuff anyways here. Listen, this is all Craven Cottage. This is every time we've played them since 2009. We have not lost. The last time we lost to Fulham at Craven Cottage at their ground was 2009, December, 3-0. Remember, they got relegated for a little bit as well. So look, Look at that. If you look at it, you can see like the thing. There's a big gap of when we didn't play them from 2013 to 2019. Do you understand? But yeah, we haven't lost there since 2009, bro. But if you look at the last 3 times we've played them, 4 times, it's been very close. 2-1, 2-1, 1-0, 1-0. That's why I don't think it's going to be a madness. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think we're going to go crazy out there. And if you look at this, before they joined United, 1.4. But you got to remember, that's when we've got the here we goes as well. So we might have got a here we go for Cunha and his thing's gone up to 1.4 million. But then as soon as you got confirmed Man United, 2.1. Then Bumo, 463, 1.1. Sesko is crazy. The effect is crazy. Even Lammens, just us being linked with Lammens, it's gone up like 15K already. Just the link. When we get a here we go, probably go up 100K. You get it? So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. So yeah, that's the situation with the Fulham game as well, man. We haven't lost to them. So obviously we only lost to Fulham, remember, in the FA Cup, in the penalties. See when Obi Cheeto came and had his little debut. He done the little 3-minute thing where he nearly scored and whatnot. That's the last time we lost to Fulham. We haven't lost to them since. So, but at Craven Cottage, we've got a good record there. We like going there. This is the main stuff. Look, Man United had the most shots. We had the most shots when we played Arsenal than any other team in the league. And then yeah, this is just the recent times we've played Fulham. So what I told you before, that was Craven Cottage only, but this is recent times. We've won 16 times. They've won 1. We've drawn 4. They beat us on penalties. Remember the FA Cup game I told you that about? 1-0, that was Martinez's goal that hit the bar, whatever. The 1-0 at home, that was Xerxes' goal in his debut, 16th of August. The 24th, they beat us. That's when Iwobi scored that last-minute goal. Maguire didn't bring him down. And then the 1-0 before that, I think that was Bruno. You get it? But yeah, man, so that's the situation with Fulham, and we'll see what happens with this game, man. It's going to be a tricky one, man. But yeah, let me leave the main news on here is this, man. 100 million bid for Bruno Fernandes that could unlock the Believer deal. I'll get a few of these comments now. And then, yeah, we shall see. Here we go today or tomorrow for Lammens, according to my sources. Yeah, your sources are my sources then. You get it? So, yeah, we should get I think we should get a here we go, man. It's looking so thick. The fact that he's not playing is promising. When a player's not playing, it's showing, yo, we don't want to risk him to get him injured. For sure, we need a midfielder, but no one knows who's coming next. Next week will be very intense for Man United with outgoings and vice versa. Bro, I might do a 10-hour stream on deadline day, bro. It's that crazy. No clue how much that Bruno bid is pounds, but it sounds like Believer money. Exactly, Gregory. Exactly. It does. And like you said, look at the article. It said it. I can understand Arabic. It's nothing serious about Bruno yet. Okay, cool, bro. Say nothing. But yeah, that's Ariad. That's Ariad saying it anyway. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I only heard you say 120 million in Saudi currency. Is that Saudi currency? I don't know. I was looking at it in euros, but it's 100 million in pounds anyway. That's the main thing. So we know 100 million in pounds. We can go out there and spend a mad pee, boy. Trust me. Bro, why is Amrin obsessed with Bruno, Casemiro, Dallo, and Ugarte? He's delaying the rebuild. If he starts losing, then he's only to blame. We can get Baleba and one more. Bruno. Bro, Bruno chose not to leave. I can't. You think Amrin can put him in a headlock and say, bro, you've got someone paying you fucking 500k a week. You're not going. He said no. That's not nothing to do with Amrin. And I think, yeah, Dallo, he plays him against the big teams. Every time he played the big teams, he always plays Dallo. I think it's just to be more defensive-minded, and then he'll bring on Ahmad. And to be honest with you, I was at Old Trafford, yeah, because we were playing so good, but we just couldn't score. It was nice to see Ahmad coming on the bench, to have some depth. You know how long we ain't had that for, where it's like a man's coming off the bench now, and he might change the game. The whole Old Trafford was ready. And then we see Sesko coming off the bench, and we're like, yeah, we've got depth now. We're playing good already, and then we've got people that can change the game. Do you know what I mean? So I get it, innit? Obviously, we want to see our best players start. Ahmad and Bumo starting is perfect, but it is where it is, innit? You know what I mean? I get it. I don't know about Casemiro. He didn't play him before. He didn't rate him now. He's putting him, especially when we play the big teams, he plays. But I don't know. We'll see what happens today. And Ugarte came off the bench, bro. Like, man's saying it like he started. He didn't start. Came off the bench. Morning, bro. Credible news. Let's hope we sort this out. Yeah, big up yourself, ITN, man. Hopefully, man. hopefully. Forget Baleba maybe next summer. Wiz, Chelsea fan, hating on us. He's hating. I see you hating. Big man, just come for Garnacho, brother. Please, just take Garnacho off us and do us that favour. So this is the news about Bruno Fernandes, man. We'll see what happens a bit later. I'll be on about 12 o'clock and I'll update you lot with whatever news comes out. Then I'm going to make my way to the Fulham game. And then, yeah, I'll do a matchday vlog today as well. So make sure you lot are subscribing if you haven't. Make sure you lot hit the like button, man. Whoever's new, we do this every day, man. This is everyday news. This is nothing new, mate. So make sure you lot are hitting the like button and subscribing. So yeah, man, I'm going to let you lot go anyway. That's all the news more or less for now. That's the morning show wrapped. Love to everyone that's been in the chat. Love to everyone that's been inside. Hit the like button on your way out, my peoples, man. I'll see you lot back about 12-ish in a bit.
Some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat. They're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up? Let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat. I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud. I'm more loud.